Ladies and gentlemen, now today marks 49 months of playing Marvel Contest of Champions, lads. That is just over 4 years that we've been grinding, wailing away now, and it's caught up with me, man. I checked the figure today of total spent lifetime. I was like, oh my gosh, we've hit it, boys. We've hit it. So I decided this would be the perfect time to do the account tour, because I haven't done one of these in about 3 months, since just before the release of Abyss of Legends back in January. And obviously this year we've done like 100% Act 6, we've done Abyss of Legends, and we've done lots and lots and lots of Cavalier crystal openings, as we always do. So in January it was 42,000 US dollars, and ladies and gentlemen, I have now officially spent just over 50,000 US dollars on this Clown Fiesta of a mobile game, and most of that recently has been on stuff that hasn't really done too much for my roster in terms of the Cavalier crystal openings. We've had some very, very dry openings, not really getting anywhere in a lot of them, so hopefully the luck is going to turn around. But it's one of those things when it does come to the Cavaliers in this game. You can have like months and months where you just get nothing of value, and then you'll have like the most insane weekend where like we got like 6-star Silver Surfer and Nick Fury and just all sorts of crazy stuff, and it just completely does so much for the account. So the Cavalier crystals, in my wider experience, most of the time, they just, the big openings, they end with a deep sense of regret. But some of the time, lads, we got that Sunspot, we got that Silver Surfer, we got that 6-star Namor. There are so many champions in my roster that I would not have in the state that they're in if we weren't, like, wailing out on this channel and going for the openings. So absolute mad love to the enablers. And also, as well, I am in this very kind of weird and unique position where I can like upload videos to YouTube and make some of the money back that I spend on this game, and a little bit more with sponsorships and integrations and all of that stuff, which helps pay the electricity bills, boys. Keep your man in business, keep him going forward, keep him fed. So yeah, it certainly ain't going too bad. But yeah, I think like Abyss of Legends and Act 600% weren't as expensive as I anticipated them to be, and I really did enjoy Abyss of Legends 100%. That was really, really fun, and the rewards for it were amazing. Act 6, I could say I enjoyed parts of Act 6. Like, for most of Act 6, though, there's just too much attack. There's way too much block damage, and there are certain fights that made me very, very salty on stream, man. I remember like an Ant-Man in 6.4 and a Magic in 6.3, where I was just like, screw this game, man. I'm completely done. And also that Darkhawk boss in 6.4 is really, really annoying as well. So there were just lots of different moments where I just didn't feel like I was having fun in Act 6 when I was doing it. But surprisingly, I actually really enjoyed the champion boss once I took my Morningstar up to rank 5. And she's a very recent addition to the rank 5 roster here. But yeah, let's go over some of the baseline stats about the account as well. So we just hit 2 million rating, man. So we are stacked, and in terms of the global leaderboard, 2 million overall. Actually, I think puts me at position. So we're just under 300 with 286 at the moment. So there are still over 280 people that have probably spent more than 50,000 on this game or been playing a little bit longer. So it really shows you just how much money is splashing about in this game, man. It's absolutely ridiculous there, boys. But now in terms of some of the additional top line stats for the account as well, when I write this down, so we have 49 6-star champions at the moment. Obviously some very, very snazzy ones, and I think, 14 of those champions are 6-star rank 2 at the moment, and obviously we got the Silver Surfer, the Sunspot, rank 3, looking very, very nice there. Just some fat prestige boys, but they're both also very fun to play champions. I'd say out of the two, we've done gameplay videos if you want to check them out, but Sunspot is definitely my favorite one out of those two, man. He's just such a friggin' beast mode character. Then we got the Namor, who is no longer max Sig. I had him maxed out, but I sold him during the champion balance refund. So he's Sig 120. That's what I got on the refund there. So my 5-star maxed out Namor does all the Namor work at the moment. But eventually he'll make it, you know, back up to Sig 200 via natural dupes, hopefully. Or once we get, you know, full stones in the sunspot, then we'll start putting some in Namor as well. And he's only like 40 more off being max 6, so not too far there. Also, Thing is rank 2. Thing is a beast, man. He's so good with that full team synergy. I don't really use him like too much on the regular. Kind of mainly sits on Alliance War defense, but he gets, you know, a few kills occasionally, which is always very nice. Recently took up the 6-star Havoc. Been using him a little bit in Alliance Quest map 7 for various stuff. I found Havoc to be fairly decent for the what is it, the brand new Doctor Doom final boss in Alliance Quest and map 7. So he's been working out there quite nicely because, you know, he's got a lot of energy resistance, and also his damage, he doesn't rely on crits, so he kind of gets around the crit resistance of Doom with that massive special 3 there. We also got Annihilus and Iron Man, mainly Alliance War defense there. Nick Fury contemplating taking up to 6-star rank 3 because we do have a skill T5 CC, and also a generic 6-star awakening gem from 100% Abyss. So I'm not too sure whether or not I want to pull the trigger on that one, but Nick Fury, he is like arguably one of the top 5 most enjoyable and satisfying champions to play, man. He's just got so much damage output, and his prestige, it isn't bad either. So I've been contemplating it, man. I need a little bit more tier 5 basic before I make that decision, but we'll go for it. Also got Corvus and Sentinel, who I've recently taken up. Haven't really played around with much of either of them at rank 2 yet, but we're going to do some gameplay videos soon as well. Longshot, I really like Longshot, man. He's so much fun to play. We did a lot of gameplay videos the other month for Longshot, but yeah, he's so good. Any scenario where the opponent has a lot of buffs and just keeps on generating buffs, he's fantastic for. And then we've also got the 6-star rank 2 Ghost, who's I think one of my my first 6-star rank 2 champions. Still need to get her awakened, man. Ghost is like a phenomenal champion there. And we've also got Venom rank 2. Need to do a gameplay video on him shortly. But yeah, a lot of 6-star champions. Some I'd like to get awakened. I would love to awaken Mysterio, Proxima Midnight. Looking a bit further down as well, wouldn't mind getting the 6-star Old Man Logan awakened. Doc Ock and Captain America would definitely love to get them awakened. Mega Red is, you know, top of the list as well, man. He'd be phenomenal to get awakened. Nova wouldn't be too bad to get awakened for Alliance War defense there. Moving down, we got Void as well. 6-star, dude, I love Void. I've got such a deeper appreciation for Void after doing 100% Act 6, because there are so many fights and scenarios that he is just absolutely insane for, and so many just encounters that are crazy with a power gain, mainly like really stacked versions of Iron Man Infinity War, and Void just counters them and shuts them down. So I absolutely love that. And yeah, we got a load of champions that I don't think are going to see the light of day for a while. A lot of memes down the bottom, man, but hey, you win some, you lose some, boys. Just the way it is sometimes. And then looking at the 5-star roster, we have a crazy amount of rank 5s now. I think it is what is it, 27 rank 5-star champions. So yeah, absolutely insane amount. But Doctor Doom, I would say, is still one of my favorite champions at the moment. Like, Doctor Doom is, it's just crazy good. I use him like all the time in Alliance War now. He just gets through so many different matchups, and once you get to that special 3, it's like game over for, you know, the majority of the opponents there. So I love Doctor Doom. He's so good. Silver Surfer doesn't really see much use, still kind of carrying the prestige though. Again, not really that needed now that we do have the 6-star version, but you know, he's good for prestige for a while. Stealth Suit Spider-Man, I really enjoyed playing him for all sorts of little bits and bobs when it came to Act 6 100%. He's very fun for the Grandmaster fight as well, but I love Stealth Spidey, man. He's certainly not a character that you need to rank up, but he is really good to take up for all sorts of like annoying matchups with Unstoppable, and also just the damage is really fun as well. Then we got the fully maxed out Sig 200 Namor, Captain Marvel and Nick Fury. I still love Nick Fury, man. We use him all the time for Alliance Quest map 7. Symbiote Supreme, I haven't really used Symbiote Supreme that much recently. Got a little bit of action when it came to 100% Act 6, and he's really good for all sorts of stuff, especially the champion. but for 100%, I found, Morning Star was just the option for the champion, because she's just broken for that fight, man. She's so good. She's got like infinite massive regeneration in that final phase, and that's where I really needed the utility there. But Symbiote Supreme is very good for a lot of bits and bobs when it does come to Act 600% if you don't have Morningstar. And yeah, you get to that special 3 and the damage and nullify, it's just insane, man. It's so good. Also got 5-star Sunspot, who we sometimes run alongside the 6-star Sunspot, double Sunspot for map 7, because I take a lot of the Incinerate paths. To be honest, man, the 6-star one in the last week or so has been so good that he's just fine by himself, mate. He's just fine at 6-star rank 3, so the 5-star one, you know, maybe a little bit on the bench for the moment, but that's a proper first world problem right there. Blade, I use Blade for all sorts of little bits and pieces when it did come to Act 600%. Same with Havoc as well. Both still really good champions. Aegon is just the cheat code for this game, man. He is ridiculously good for all sorts of stuff. Very good for a lot of stuff in Act 600%, but also like Abyss of Legends. This guy was my carry, man. He just absolutely destroyed so many fights in there. So yeah, I'm so grateful we managed to get Aegon. Like, I think it was just under a month before the release of Abyss of Legends. The timing was perfect, boys. It was so good. Then next up, we got Warlock. Warlock is just crazy for all sorts of stuff, man. The utility on this guy is just perfect for dealing with like all sorts of regeneration scenarios, Havocs, Mr. Sinisters. So I always bring him to Alliance War along with Doom and Havoc at the moment. That's kind of my Alliance War trinity. Sometimes Nick Fury, depending on the path and, you know, what's ahead of us. But at the moment, like Doom, Havoc and Warlock have pretty much been getting the job done for most stuff. So yeah, they're doing really well in Alliance War. Then next up, we've got Human Torch. Human Torch is a fairly recent rank 5. We took him up to rank 5 in December, and dude, he paid off so much in the Abyss of Legends, and so much for Act 600%. Human Torch is crazy good. I really undervalued Human Torch for a long period of time, but I think the Abyss like just showed how crazy he is. He's amazing for so many Mystic fights in there, the Mr. Sinister as well. Just a cheat code champion where there's energy damage and you can build up those Incinerates and Smolders. You just laughing, mate. There's so much damage output. So yeah, really like Torch. Also Mojo not the best champion in the game. He hits like a bit of a truck though when ramped up, but I took him up to rank 5 because I love him. Probably going to chuck him on Alliance War defense in the very near future as well. So yeah, that's going to be pretty cool. Medusa had a fair few uses throughout 100% Act 6 for various paths. There's one path in 6.4. I think it's a diss track path that she's really good for, but also any annoying robots, man, she was really useful for. But Medusa, I don't think she gets as much use as she used to in my roster, but again, she's competing with like every other champion, man. There's so much choices. It makes it really difficult to choose sometimes. So yeah, Medusa, I think she still has a lot of solid value for progressing players though, and she's amazing even unawakened. Domino, I love the Domino Trinity, just heavy spam win game. I use that from time to time. It just works so well in lots of content that has health pools of like, you know, under even like over 250,000. If you can just spam heavy with Domino, it's like one of the best strategies to go for a lot of stuff. So yeah, Domino Trinity is still absolute fire. It's really good. Captain America Infinity War was amazing for so much stuff in 100% Act 6. The block proficiency is just perfect. It makes him so enjoyable to play because that damage is ridiculous in so many scenarios. So yeah, he was a real MVP. Vision Arcus, recent rank 5, hasn't had too much use yet. Starkanaut Spider-Man, I haven't found myself playing Stark Spidey too much recently. He's still really good in the hands of a skilled player, especially if you have the full Trinity as well. But yeah, I've been playing like Ghost mainly, man, when it comes to the tech, and I also maxed out my 5-star Ghost as well from some of the Abyss rewards to make 100% Act 6 a little bit easier. And Ghost is so good. That awakened ability is the reason I maxed out the 5-star, because she's Sig 200, so she has so much additional power gain when she gets hit. It's like 5% of max power per miss, and that's so powerful, man. It's so good. So yeah, I love 5-star Ghost, especially with a tech power booster. Champions like Borderline Broken, and again, as I was saying earlier, Void, like recent rank 5, amazing for so much stuff in Axe 600%. Really, really valuable there. Doc Ock I used for a couple of paths in Axe 600%. I like him, man. He's a little bit quirky, he's a little bit different, but when he works really, really well. Get that, you know, power lock, that heal block, shut the opponent down, spam intercept, easy game, easy life. Again, Morningstar was my MVP for the champion boss. Hyperion had a lot of great uses throughout Axe 600% as well, and Old Man Logan and Luke Cage were taken up just for a little bit of fun, man. I really do enjoy those champions. And then at rank 4, we've got all sorts of characters. The roster is just so big. I could talk about all these characters for days, man. Got Mr. Fantastic, Ghost Rider, Voodoo, Gwenpool, Carnage, recent rank 4. I need to do a video on him at some point as well. Corvus, Iceman, Quake, Magic, Invisible Woman, Spider-Gwen, Venom, Hulk, Thanos, Star-Lord, Kamala Khan, Ronan. Took up Ronan to rank 4, I think with one of the variant gems just before the release of Abyss of Legends, so I could bring him in for Red Skull, and he kind of worked for that, man. We didn't need to take him up to rank 4, but it was fun, man. It was fun, and there's a lot of cheesy stuff you can do with Ronan, so I don't think I have any regrets there. But aside from that, we have pretty much every 5-star champion in the game, aside from a few trophy champions, and also I think we're missing, oh, it tells us which 5-star, yeah, these are all the 5-star champions we're missing then. So yeah, it's like Terax, OG, I swear I had OG Thor actually, apparently not. Oh, well, that's my mistake then. Yeah, so Unstoppable Colossus, Vision, and yeah, some champions that you just can't get as 5-star champions yet, I don't believe, anyway. Daredevil Classic, can you get him as a 5-star? I didn't know that. I knew you can Black Bolt via the Dungeon Crystals. Maybe Daredevil's in a Dungeon Crystal, man. So yeah, those are the 5-star champions we are missing there. With the 4-star champions, who am I missing from the 4-star roster? I swear the 4-star roster's got to be, what is it, 160, 170 champions? Just missing Deadpool and the 2 new characters there. So we've pretty much got everybody as a 4-star champion. If we go to 3, have we got everybody as a 3-star champion? I've got Deadpool as a 3-star. So yeah, it's just the 2 new ones that are missing there as 3-star characters. But yeah, the roster is just insane, man. We have 674 characters. So that's madness, boys. Absolute madness. And also, just to show you my inventory as well, so these are my catalyst at the moment, tier 5. You can see the basic is drained dry after all the recent rank ups. We do have a tier 5 Mystic Catalyst and a tier 5 skill, and ideally the Mystic is for Doctor Doom if we can get him from a 6-star featured, but my luck has been terrible the last 5 or so crystals, man. We've just got some really bad pulls there. Nothing else like too exciting resource wise. Got a bit of tier 2 alpha, a bit of T4 CC, and in terms of crystals, man, I don't think I have the most exciting you know, stash saved up at the moment. A few 5-star shards, not really that many 6-star shards at the moment, and nothing of particular interest in the main tab there. But if we have a look at the items as well, so I got a 5-star and 6-star generic awakening gem, 2 5-star tech gems, 1 5-star cosmic gem, 2 5-star mutant gems, 4 5-star skill gems. I used one of those on Mole Man, and then we have 6-star awakening gems for a science and also mystic champion. So yeah, that's how the you know, the stash is looking at the moment. They're just a lot of health potions, boosters, got a few Sig Stones here and there for all sorts of characters in the future. We do have a variety of rank up gems, nothing like super big, but we got a nice little what is that, OG skill one, which I think I'm probably going to use on Crossbones. That is a variant 3 to 4 one there. So yeah, that is it for the account tour, I guess, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully you did enjoy today's video, an insight into how my account is looking after 49 months playing Marvel Contest of Champions, and now $50,000 spent. A little bit crazy, man. I never thought that, you know, like, what was it, 6 years ago when I was working for a charity, getting like, I used to get paid like, what was it, the equivalent's about just under $10,000 a year, working like 40 hour weeks, that I'll be spending basically 5 years of my salary back then on a mobile video game. So, gosh, I don't know what life is at the moment, man, but it is what it is, I suppose. But thank you so much to all the enablers that have been smashing that like button, keeping your man in business, allowing me to spend this crazy amount of money kind of gambling on this game, getting the champions, bringing you guys some really, really fun gameplay videos. So yeah, thank you all so much for the support, because I would not be in this position where I can drop 50 grand on a mobile video game without you guys. So absolute mad love. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, hopefully you enjoyed today's account tour, and if you did, please do smash that like button. That'd be greatly appreciated. Aside from that, take care, and I hope that you have an absolutely fantastic day.